Hey gang, thanks for coming back to markfarrellgolf.com. I wanted to talk today about, we worked swing plane last time, making sure that you're getting your club right on plane and what the benefits are for that. Now I want to talk about efficient energy transfer into the golf ball. Whoa, what does that even mean? Okay, well, I'll tell you. So here's the deal. This ball is just sitting there waiting to go somewhere, and I'm going to put energy into this club, transfer it to that ball to make that ball go that way. Right? What most people do is something totally opposite. They waste power and energy going into the golf ball, and then that's a power leak and a directional leak as well. So how are we best going to do it? Well, let's talk about some myths that some people might be telling you to do. These are your buddies, your friends, some magazines, who knows, some pros maybe, hopefully not. But what the whole thing is this. If someone tells you that you need to take the club back here, way inside, well, let me just ask you this. Here's my golf ball, this white one right here. I take the club back like that. How's this going to get to that efficiently? Can't. It's got to reroute itself and then try to go that way. So that's no good. All right, let's do this one. How about this one? Bigger swing. Okay. Now look, club head's in front of the golf ball. How's that going to get to that efficiently? Can't. Got to go back over this way and then come down and through. Not a very good model. All right, what about this? What if I just did something simple? What would simple be? Well, that would be me taking my club and getting it out away from me. Let's go to camera 2. I got nobody here for camera 2. Okay, I'll do it myself. All right, so get my club out away from me, get my hands out away from me. Now my club head is actually behind the ball, so I can transfer energy into the back of the golf ball. Here's the big bonus. Why is that important? Okay, well, when I get my hands away from my body, I create a shift. I create load into my right side. That way, guess what? I can then transfer my weight into my left side. Okay, so here's the key pieces. Most people either whip the club back in here. Now, how does that happen? That's happening because we're getting too handsy. You look at any of the top golfers in the world. You look at Jason Day. Go ahead, YouTube him. And you look at the down-the-line shot, where his hands are, they're going to be absolutely in front of his body. Then as he brings the club up, it's right here. So what does that look like? Okay, so here I am here. All right, now people will say, oh, you're not turning. Oh, look at this. My shoulders have rotated. Then I go to vertical, and look at that. My shoulders have absolutely turned. From there, it's all about unwinding. What does that mean? Okay, so I'm going to get out, up, I'm going to load, and then I'm going to start with my lower body. Ooh, hit that solid. Okay, so what you don't want to do is you never want to see your club go way inside. If this is my ball line, this is my foot line, or my hand line, I don't want to see your club head go inside over here on your hands. If that happens, how's that going to work? Well, if I get back to impact, I'm probably going to put a lot of curve on the golf ball. So, whoa, this is a flashpoint moment. If you see curve on your golf ball, guess what you're doing? You're getting very handsy with your takeaway. All right, we don't want that. What we'd rather do is feel that everything's moving as one unit. It's very similar if I just grab this weighted ball right here. Here's my weighted ball. Here's how you practice this motion. And you just go back and through. Okay, so what am I doing? Hands out in front, hands through. There's my weight shift. Now if I do that same motion, back and through, there's great impact. All right, that's our driving range, shooting range in the background. Sorry about that. MarkFarrellGolf.com. Hope this helps.